Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Studio and welcome back to another review of Cobra Kai Season 4. Today I'm going to be talking about Episode 3, titled Then Learn Fly. A lot to break down this episode. I'm really surprised at how fast-paced this season's going. Like, we're not even halfway through and I feel like everything's already, you're already starting to see where everything's going, and I think that's good. Yeah, I love this episode. Definitely better than the first two. Again, I just like how we're building the plots and how every plot's getting a good amount of screen time. I'm liking that we got more Sam and Miguel this episode. I'm liking that they're interacting with Johnny and Daniel. I think having it opposite than usual, I think, is actually a good thing. So I am glad the students are learning different styles of karate. I think that's important. Just like last episode, Daniel and Johnny learned each other's styles. The students need to learn. So Sam, Dimitri, and them, they need to learn equal thing. They need to learn like the offense more. And Miguel, Eli, or Hawk at this point, I guess, still. Miguel, Hawk, and them, they need to like learn like the defense side of things, which those are important because if you're going to have a combined dojo, you need to have the students learning both things. I think that's important. And Sam and Johnny, okay, I heard things that they were going to share scenes together. I didn't know what to expect from it. I actually thought it would be bad, but I liked it. I think it was good. I'm glad that we're actually seeing him confront her about the fact that she was in the car that crashed his car. I'm glad we actually finally saw that. It took 4 seasons to get to that point. I'm glad. I do think maybe she should have just apologized. I mean, I don't know, maybe, but Sam's been annoying me pretty much. And just because she jumped across of a building doesn't mean I like her anymore. I'm just gonna say that, like, first of all, that was so unrealistic. Like, how did that even happen? Like, that's like at least like 20 feet, like, across. Like, seriously, like, how, bruh, I don't even know how that happens. But I guess it was a good connection to make, I guess. I am glad Sam's learning a different style because she's always grown up under the influence of her dad and his defense style. She definitely needs to learn the opposite. Also, Johnny and Carmen officially get together. Okay, they're my favorite adult couple by far. I don't even know why I like them so much. I just think that Carmen really is going to be good for Johnny, and just she balances him out so well, and I think that's what's really good about the two of them being together. They also have great chemistry, and you can tell that Johnny's finally ready to settle down with someone. I'm also glad that we're seeing Daniel and Miguel bonding because Miguel's trying to impress Daniel, especially after he spills wine on him at dinner. But pretty much he also teaches him how to drive, which, I mean, not saying that's a bad thing because I think it's important, but I really did picture Johnny being the one to teach him. So there's definitely like bonding happening there, and Johnny is jealous at the end. I can't blame him. I mean, imagine having your rival like with like your like kind of like son in a sense, like in them bonding, and then Miguel like kind of canceling like or like avoiding you, kind of like distancing himself from you. I would be upset too. But I think it is good that Daniel and Miguel are bonding, and how Miguel could like learn a new kind of like passion of like working with cars. But I'm hoping it just doesn't distract him from Johnny, because that's still a connection there that's been in the works since season 1, where Daniel and Miguel are just now interacting. I also liked how Robbie is getting good development too, and he's getting more mature by taking Kenny under his wing. I just think that shows a lot of good character growth because, Sean told Kenny that Robbie would be the right person to protect you from these bullies. I mean, Robbie definitely is the right person because I've said before, I think he's the best fighter on this show, hands down. Like, he just is really strong, and you can tell that even though he hasn't been at it as long as like Miguel or Sam, that he has definitely, it's because he knows both styles. It's because he knows Miyagi-Do and he knows Cobra Kai. I just think it shows how smart he is and how well he is and how mature he's been to even take Kenny under his wing in the first place. At first, Kenny's way too scared, and Kyler and them are making fun of him. But eventually Kenny gets a spot in Cobra Kai. So good for Kenny. at this point, I still think Kenny's a good character before he kind of goes weird by the end. Um, but at this point, I definitely felt like Kenny kind of deserves the spot. He needs a way to defend himself, and I think Cobra Kai is going to be the right way to do that. Because it's not good if he's just going to be, how do you say, if he joins Miyagi-Do, for instance, he's not going to learn fighting skills to get away from bullies. It's really Cobra Kai is going to be what's going to be good for him. I think Robbie's the right person to like be a mentor towards him. Okay. Also, Silver is back, and what's interesting, they had an interesting scene at the beginning where his breakfast, like they're like lighting a small torch in it to warm it up, the person there, and he gets flashbacks from the Vietnam War. I thought that was really well done too, just to show that Silver has past that he needs to deal with Kreese, and that he's not just gonna be bossed around by Kreese or anything like that, you know? So pretty much he blames Kreese for messing with his head. Pretty much saying, I was all ready to let go of my past until you came in and messed with my head again, and now I feel like I should come back here. So then he does his little karate movements, but then he leaves for now, but Kreese knows he's going to come back because then he tightens that ponytail at the end, and Silver is back, everybody. It's been since Karate Kid 3, really, but now's the actual moment that Silver is back to be Kreese's right-hand man in Cobra Kai. So yeah, that's kind of the episode. Definitely better than the first two. Again, I'm liking the building of the storylines. I like the Sam and Johnny dynamic and the Daniel and Miguel dynamic. I like the Robbie and Kenny dynamic, and I like Silver and, well, no, we don't, not necessarily Silver and Kreese's relationship, but I just like Silver as a character right now until he gets crazy later on. So that's kind of all I have to say. Comment down below, what do you think of this episode? I also like that Johnny and Carmen are together. I think that's really good for both of them. So thanks everyone for watching my studio. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and bye.